Update from round 2 of the NBA draft on the clock, presented by Jeep. Hakeem Dermish here with 24/7 Sports Director of Scouting Adam Finkelstein and CBS Sports college basketball insider Gary Parrish. And with the 34th selection, the Charlotte Hornets take Ryan Kalkbrenner out of Creighton. The big man was a force for the Blue Jays. 107 dunks last season, led Division I, a guy who can get to the bucket, and a guy that's going to defend well. 4-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year. He is headed to the Charlotte Hornets. And Adam, they just traded away Mark Williams to the Suns. Now it's like a plug and play here. Your grade for this pick is what?
I think this is a pretty clear A, and it's consistent with what the Hornets have done for the last 48 hours. Remember, Liam McNeely, I thought, was the steal of the first round to get him late in that spot. And now to get Ryan Kalkbrenner early in the second round, I thought Kalkbrenner was a first-round caliber talent. So the Hornets are cleaning up here. Kalkbrenner is a drop coverage monster, so he's not going to have versatility in the way he plays pick and roll, but because of his size, his length, his standing reach, he's going to clog the paint and be a constant deterrent, just like we saw at Creighton. Really a master of verticality who doesn't need to be a great leaper to protect the rim. And let's be honest, Charlotte is going to need it because although they've drafted really well, there are significant defensive questions. Also give him credit for two other things. One, he's played in an advanced offensive playbook at Creighton. He knows how to run good stuff and he can step right in and do it. And secondly, he's durable. And in Charlotte, of all places, that is a key factor. This is a big body that has proven he can stay healthy, and that is critical in today's NBA. It is especially critical for the Hornets.
Yeah, he's already 23 years old. He played 5 years of college basketball, so he should be capable of a plug-and-play situation. We need you on the court almost on night one. 7'1", the 7'6" wingspan, 9'4" standing reach, 4-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year. Fink, you said it exactly right. I think some people hear Defensive Player of the Year and they think, oh wow, he's that versatile defensive big that we hear so much about. This is not Victor Wembanyama. He is going to excel in drop coverage, but when he does get switched onto smaller players, he can get exploited in that situation. But still, we maybe got away from it in the height of the Warriors dynasty, but we're getting back to it now. Traditional centers matter. Big people matter. The Lakers tried to play in the playoffs without one and got destroyed. The Oklahoma City just won a title starting two bigs. They got away from that early in that series, but eventually got back to it. You need big people like Ryan Kalkbrenner. I, like Fink, thought he was going to go in the first round. If I'm Charlotte, I'm thrilled he fell to this spot.
Yeah, how about this class here for Charlotte? I mean, already, I'm going to say they're a winner. I mean, Con Knipple at 4, that was obviously a slam dunk. You get Liam McNeely late, you make that pick, and then Sion James right before Ryan Kalkbrenner. These are nice pieces to get in the second round, Adam.
Yeah, Sion James is an NBA player, and I don't say that lightly. To get 2 second-round picks and be confident that they are both NBA players is a win. Sion James embraces what it means to be a role player. That's why he went to Duke last year. He came from Tulane where he put up big numbers, and he said, you know what, I'm going to go play with Cooper Flagg. I know all the eyeballs of college basketball are going to be on me, and I'm going to play the same role at Duke that I could conceivably play in the NBA. So if I can prove that I can do it, NBA scouts are going to pay attention. And you know what? That's exactly what happened, and it happened from the NBA franchise that just happens to be the closest to Duke.
And it's a really smart approach that I think other people could learn from. So often, I think prospects believe I got to score 18 points per game. I've got to lead somebody in scoring.
Yes.
I've got to go get 30. My favorite stat fact from previous NBA drafts is that when Kentucky won a national championship under John Calipari, Anthony Davis and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist went 1st and 2nd in the subsequent NBA draft. They were 4th and 5th on that Kentucky team in shots per game. Trust me when I tell you, NBA people are not looking for whether you can score 25 points per game, because almost none of you are going to be asked to do that at the NBA level. You're going to be asked to play a very specific role. Sion James proved he could do that at Duke, and that is among the reasons he's gone very early in the second round of this draft.
And that'll do it for the Charlotte Hornets. What a draft class that they have here in 2025. Their last pick, Ryan Kalkbrenner, headed to the Charlotte Hornets. As you take a look at their 4 selections in this NBA draft, Con Knipple out of Duke, Liam McNeely from UConn. They got that in a trade with the Phoenix Suns in round 1. Sion James at 33, followed by Ryan Kalkbrenner out of Creighton. All 4 of those guys winners at the college level. Now trying to turn the Charlotte Hornets into a winner at the NBA level.